boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, hi. Are you here for day camp? That's what I'm here for. Do you know which way it is? Gosh, I hope I'm not late. Oh, wait, here's a sign. It says day camp is online this summer. Well, that's weird. And today is the first day of online day camp. And you are... You're the kids. You're the kids and I'm on the video. I didn't brush my feathers this morning. Well, don't mess this up, Mabel. Welcome to Rocky Railway Online Day Camp. Today, we're going to learn that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Whenever you hear that theme, you can pull down on your pretend train whistle and say, "Trust Jesus." As you watch today's video, keep your eyes open for a special shape to draw on your train ticket. At the end of the week, you can hand in your ticket for a prize. And if you don't have a ticket, too bad. Just kidding. If you don't have a ticket or any of the activity supplies, let the church know and we'll get that to you. Okay, are you ready? I am. Let's go.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. And we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Trusting in you. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you.
Hi, welcome to the first session of our full week of online day camp. If you know any other kids who might want to join day camp this week, you can share this video with them and invite them.
Have you ever thought about how many different ways there are to get around? You can travel by car, by boat, by plane, by train. You can take a bus or a ferry. In big cities, you could even take the subway. In the wintertime, you could ride a sleigh or maybe even a snowmobile. What's the craziest way to get around that you can think of? I think the most common way that people get around is by walking. But not everyone can walk. In modern times, if a person can't walk, they often use a wheelchair or a scooter to get around. These are really good inventions. Today, people can live normal lives even if they don't walk. But in the past, it was much harder. In Bible times, for instance, if a person couldn't walk, they might have to depend on their family and their friends to help them get around. They might not even be able to have a job. Wheelchairs and scooters didn't exist yet. Can you imagine what a challenge that would be? In today's story, you'll see how Jesus' power made a big difference in the life of a man who couldn't walk. Peter and John, two of Jesus' followers, were able to teach a whole crowd about Jesus because of this amazing miracle. You can find this story in the Bible, in Acts chapter 3. One day, Peter and John were going to the temple at the time of prayer.
Peter, come on, we're gonna be late.
I'm coming. You run too fast.
Hey, Peter, do you see that guy over there?
A man was sitting in the temple gate. He had been unable to walk his whole life.
Spare change? Any spare change?
When Peter and John were close, the man asked them for money.
Any change you could spare?
I don't have any silver or gold, but I will give you what I do have. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, walk.
They took the man by the hand and helped him stand up.
I can't believe it. I'm healed. I can walk. Praise God.
Everyone in the area was amazed to see him walking and praising God.
People, why are you surprised this man is healed? We didn't do this by our own power. This is the power of God.
Then Peter and John taught the people about Jesus. We don't know the name of the man who became able to walk, but the crowd around the temple knew who he was. They knew that he sat at the temple gate all the time. When they saw him walking around and praising God, they knew that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Peter and John also depended on Jesus' power. They didn't have any money to give the man to help him, but they knew that Jesus is the one who helps us most of all. The Bible tells us that thousands of people believed in Jesus that day because of what they saw. Our Bible verse for today is Philippians 4:13. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Maybe there's something in your life right now that's challenging for you to deal with. Remember that you can always go to Jesus and ask him for his help. Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Hey there, friends! Glad you're all on board for a rambunctious week of faith and fun at Rocky Railway. I'm Ramsey, a bighorn sheep. Can you guess why? Okay, that was too easy. Check out these cool, curvy horns God gave me. Ram's horns can weigh up to 30 pounds. That's as much as some of our littlest preschool buddies. Wow! My horns have to be tough because we male sheep use them to keep other rams out of our territory. People who study rams say we can run into each other at 20 to 40 miles per hour. Bam! You can hear that sound for miles. Me and my herd hang out all over the majestic, massive Rocky Mountains. The Rocky Mountains rock! If you head up to find me, strap on your hiking boots. Sometimes my herd grazes in an alpine meadow. 'Cause that's where the good stuff is. Wow, good! But the meadow makes us an easy target for predators, so we also like to climb way up those crazy cliffs. We sheep like it steep. me and my family can hang out on a little teeny tiny ledge that's only a few inches wide. Animals like bears or coyotes can't bother us here. Whew! And check out the view! God made us just right for staying safe in those hard, rocky places. My hooves are split and have a rough skin on the bottom that grips tight to the rugged rocks. Plus, I've got excellent eyesight. No glasses for me. It may sound like climbing these cliffs and balancing on jagged ledges is hard to do, but God has given me everything I need to live here. Find food and keep my family safe. I've heard that you sometimes have to do hard things too. When there's a bully at school, maybe you feel like you're in a rough, rocky place. You may not be balanced on a cliff ledge like me, but maybe you have to balance homework, chores, sports, music, and friendships. That sounds hard. Maybe coming here today and making new friends even feels like a hard thing for you. But did you know you don't face those hard things alone? No way! Jesus is right beside you. Yep, even right now. He gives you His power to climb through those mountains of worry and get through any rough stuff you gotta do. The Bible powers you up with this truth. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. That means you don't have to have your own power to do hard things. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus.
Hi, kids. Hi, kids. Today, Faith and I are going to teach you today's craft. And today's craft, we're going to make sandals like the ones Paul would have worn on his journey with Jesus. So what you need to get, the supplies you're going to need to get are a piece of cardboard, some pipe cleaners, some beads, a felt marker, and some scissors, and a pencil. Okay, do you want to get all those things together? You can pause the video, and then when you're ready, press play again. Okay, great. So now first thing you want to do is you want to put the cardboard on the floor and get either an older person to help you or older sibling or an adult. And what we're going to do is you're going to make the base of the sandal. Okay, so Faith, if you want to step on the cardboard here, and we're going to draw the base of the sandal. So what we need to do is draw around the foot. You need to make the sandal bigger than your foot. So you want to go outside a little bit from your foot. Maybe we'll start here and trace around. So that gives you some room to walk. Okay. Okay. And then do the other one. Okay, so we've got the base of the sandal, and now we want to draw the toes. So we know where to put the pipe cleaner next. Okay, so you're going to put your toe here. Okay, I'm going to go like this. Maybe you can mark your toes out to see where they are. Okay, so here's the big toe. Here's the next toe. That just kind of gives you an idea of where to put your pipe cleaner later. Okay, so that's a big toe, little toe, that. Okay, I'm going to put your foot away, thanks. Oh, this toe is a little bit smaller. Good. So now what you want to do is take your cardboard and cut out your sandals. So you can pause the video while you do that. Okay, next what you need to do is you need to get a pen and you need to make a hole in between the big toe and the second toe to put the pipe cleaner in. So just do that. Maybe you can get a older person to help you with that. And you need it to go through the back. There we go, just a little bit. Okay. So now, and next, you take the pipe cleaner and fold it in half. And make sure the fold is pretty sharp. Well, because what you need to do is you need to stick the pipe cleaner through the hole, through to the back. Oops. Gee, now I'll have trouble doing this. Sometimes if you twist it. There we go. Okay, good. So just put a little bit through, and then you want to fold, bend that over a little bit to secure it. Okay, and the next thing you do is you put the beads on. You can put them on however you like. So this might take a while. So if you want to pause the video, and we'll do that. Okay, next what you want to do is take the sandal, and you need to stick your foot back on it again, because what we're going to do is we're going to put markings on the sandal of where the ends of the pipe cleaners need to go. So you need to make sure there's enough room for it to go over your foot. So maybe just put a pin mark there. And you want to make sure these beads are in properly so it doesn't bug your feet. Oops. Okay, that's good. You can lift your foot up, please, honey. Oops, stuck. Okay. So now we just need to make sure the hole is gone all the way through. And stick the pipe cleaner in. Remember to fold it on the back to secure it. And voila, you have your sandal. And if you want, you can write this on your sandal. Jesus' power helps us to do hard things. Great job, kids. Hope you had fun.
Yay.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Boys and girls, I want to encourage you and your families to take part in the Latrines for Life program. Now, what we're doing with that program is we are bringing in these and using them to build these. Of course, full size, of course. What we're doing is we are asking people to bring in bottles and cans to our church parking lot from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. August 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. What we do is we take the money, we send it into Canadian Baptist Ministries, and they are going to make latrines or toilets around the world that help people in other countries. So if you can help us out by bringing in your bottles and cans, we will take the money from that and we will use it to make latrines around the world and prevent diseases that are completely preventable and help people have safe and fulfilling lives. Thank you for your help.
Oh, hey guys, did you make a sandal today? I'm sure going to need a lot more of those now that I'm walking around. If you want to learn more about how Jesus' power helps us do hard things, then come join day camp leaders and other kids on Zoom. You can get the access code by emailing Hannah at firstb.net. See you there.